Nicolina Bozzo's rise to fame is a story of grit, talent, and the hustle it takes to stay in the spotlight long after the cameras stop rolling. She grew up in the Toronto suburbs around Aurora and Vaughan, singing from the time she was little. By her teens, she was performing in school musicals and posting cover songs on social media. Her voice turned heads on TikTok, and soon enough, American Idol casting agents came calling. In 2022, Nicolina stepped onto the Idol stage for season 20 and delivered a powerhouse audition. She used to be mine from the musical Waitress. Her performance, full of raw emotion, earned a standing ovation from all three judges. Katy Perry summed it up. "I felt your whole life story in that song." Overnight, Nicolina went from Canadian teen to national fan favorite. It wasn't her first shot at TV fame. The year before, she'd quietly auditioned for America's Got Talent, but that tryout never made it to air. Idol, though, gave her the platform she needed. Week after week, she delivered big, dramatic ballads that drew comparisons to Adele and showcased her ability to tell a story through song. Whether it was Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah or a Disney villain showstopper like Poor Unfortunate Souls. By the penultimate week, she had sung her way into the top 5, the farthest any Canadian resident had ever gone on Idol. Though she was eliminated in the semi-finals, she returned for the finale to duet with Broadway's Sarah Bareilles on the very song that launched her journey. It was the perfect full-circle moment, proof that her run had made a lasting impression. When the lights dimmed on Idol, Nicolina didn't fade. She jumped straight into the Toronto music scene, writing and collaborating with producers to figure out who she wanted to be as an artist. Even before Idol, she'd released a small independent album called Moving On. After the show, she kept that momentum, releasing original singles like the wistful Glitter and the defiant I Didn't Love You Anyway. Then in 2023, rolling out songs such as Way Out, Pretty, and a holiday track, The First Noel. Each release nudged her further from being just a cover singer toward becoming a recording artist with her own voice. She also hit the stage whenever she could. Nicolina joined RBCX Music's First Up program for emerging Canadian artists, gaining mentorship at high-profile gigs. In the summer of 2024, she headlined a sunset concert at Toronto's historic Casa Loma and played the Vaughan International Music Festival. She even opened for viral Canadian band Walk Off the Earth. New audiences, new fans, and more proof she could hold a crowd on her own. Then came an unexpected twist. In 2025, Nicolina returned to reality TV, this time at home, auditioning for Canada's Got Talent and earning the coveted Golden Buzzer on her very first performance. But she didn't just belt out a famous cover. She performed an original song of her own, moving host Lindsay L. to send her straight to the finals. Nicolina went on to debut another original, You, during the CGT finale. Within 48 hours, it had charted on iTunes and pulled in more than 125,000 Spotify streams, proving viewers were ready to embrace her as a songwriter, not just a singer. By mid-2025, she'd built a growing catalog of originals, songs like Situations and Break My Heart, while keeping fans engaged with constant updates on TikTok and Instagram. Her TikTok following, which sat around 260,000 during Idol, has now soared past 1 million. Instagram, over 300,000. Nicolina knows how vital that online community is. Social media is huge. It's the biggest tool for getting your music out there. "I wouldn't have the career I have now without it," she said. Her fans have followed her from television to real-world gigs, turning online votes into ticket sales and streams. It's the same playbook fellow Canadian Lauren Spencer Smith used when her song Fingers Crossed went viral and led to a major label deal. Nicolina hasn't had that one mega viral hit yet, but she's building the kind of loyal base that can sustain a career even without mainstream radio hits. Of course, the economics of music today are tough. Streaming royalties are tiny. Even a song like You, with a strong first week, brings in modest income compared with the platinum albums of Idol winners in the 2000s. Touring and merchandise are critical for revenue, and Nicolina has said a proper tour is at the top of her bucket list. For now, she's taking smart steps, one-off shows, festival sets, and opening slots to build demand city by city. She's also doing it all independently. Nicolina didn't land a major label deal after Idol. Her singles are released under her own name, giving her full creative control but also putting the marketing burden squarely on her shoulders. That's why programs like RBCX Music's First Up have been so valuable. Mentorship, networking, and lessons in promotion and song licensing. As she puts it, she's learning to be not just an artist, but an entrepreneur, understanding everything from bookings to sync deals. The competition is fierce. New talent show stars and TikTok sensations appear every season. Nicolina knows staying relevant means constant hustle. New music every few months, standout live performances, and strategic TV appearances like her CGT run. At the same time, she's been carving out her own artistic identity. On Idol, she was the teen with the huge Adele-like voice. Now she's writing personal songs about love, heartbreak, and self-discovery. Tracks like Situations and Pretty reveal a raw, youthful perspective that fans find both relatable and refreshing. Critics have noticed. Toronto Life praised her growth from a talented cover artist into a deeply personal and expressive songwriter. Fans on YouTube and TikTok echo that sentiment, calling her original tracks a songwriting glow-up, while still delivering the goosebumps they felt on Idol. Not every talent show singer makes this leap. Many get stuck performing covers or chasing nostalgia. Nicolina has deliberately shifted her image from contestant to artist, while still giving longtime fans those big vocal moments in her live sets. When she performed originals on Canada's Got Talent, the judges and audience alike recognized her as more than a former Idol finalist. Still, she hasn't yet had the one breakout hit, or defining album that cements an artist in the public consciousness. But at just 22, she's already proven her resilience and work ethic. She's heeded advice from Idol's Lionel Richie to find your lane. And she's doing exactly that, writing her own material and controlling her own career path. Looking ahead, Nicolina stands at a crossroads. She has a devoted fan base, a growing catalog, and the know-how to navigate an industry where traditional label deals aren't the only way forward. One viral moment on TikTok, or a perfectly timed collaboration could rocket her to a new level. Fellow Canadian Carly Rae Jepsen once parlayed a third-place Canadian Idol finish into global stardom with Call Me Maybe. Nicolina has that same potential if the right song hits at the right time. But the road isn't easy. Reality show fame fades fast. Touring is expensive. Breaking into radio playlists or major streaming spots often takes either label backing or lightning in a bottle luck. And she still battles the perception of being just a reality show singer. Overcoming that stigma means continuing to release original music and proving she's more than a TV contestant. Her journey also highlights how talent shows have changed. A decade ago, Idol could almost guarantee a superstar. Today, those shows are just one piece of the puzzle. Long-term success depends on what an artist does after the spotlight fades, how they engage fans online, how they adapt to industry trends, and how they build a sustainable career. Nicolina is blending the old and the new, using TV competitions as springboards while leveraging social media and a DIY work ethic to keep her career moving forward. So, is Nicolina Bozzo's story a blueprint for success or a cautionary tale? Honestly, it's both. She's shown how to turn TV exposure into a real career through hard work, steady releases, and authentic connection with fans. But her path also reminds us that fame alone isn't enough. You have to keep earning it. Nicolina's next chapters will reveal whether she breaks through to mainstream stardom or builds a steady, independent career. Either way, she's already proved she's more than a fleeting reality TV act. With every song, every post, and every show, she's turning a spark of fame into something that just might last.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.